Not sure what's happening now. Insinuation that life needs to be kept up with. No, that's not the argument. If life was just about being kept up with, then it wouldn't constantly be trying to evade us. You're racing because you're running. That's why there's even an opportunity for you to say I was wrong and try to ignore the rest of what I have to say. In fact, that was not how I meant to say it at all, but you know that. The idea that speed is life. The belief that if you move faster than everyone else, then you will be producing more than everyone else. Not true. People that think like this are racing so that everybody else deserves to die more than them. They are racing with the intention of everyone else deserving to be controlled more than them. We reached a point in my community relationship where you guys are trying to attempt shamelessly racing to my death, or at least to my humiliation. Especially as it becomes more and more obvious that my state of balance is actually producing some good results, logically speaking. And seeing as I've been logically confirmed, I want to be allowed more movement on the environment. So the idea is that if you move faster than everyone else, then you can decide what's happening before them. The issue with this is that you eventually reach a point in which you no longer care about anything else's existence. Now, that is the answer though. You cannot say, nah, if he says the answer here, I'm bored. That's the answer. Life has ethical challenges, ethical responses. Not so much so that it's being limited in a way that you're trying to exaggerate the belief in order to create an obstacle for me, but in the sense that there is some measurement of how to have a relationship with everything around you in order to get the things that you want. He moved close with resistance, and that slowed me down from being able to talk. It got rid of the idea, the structure, the flow I had in my mind. Now, while doing that, he has the intention to say that it's a failure on my part and not a failure on his. You'll reach a point in which racing against everything, it does not matter whether people deserve it, you're just making them die. They're not dying. You're making them die. You're racing so that they die. Life has ethical responses. Life attempts to keep a balance. Life says, oh, you're taking too much, I need to get rid of you. The argument that we need to keep moving fast is defeated by the idea that the second we all decide that that matters more than anyone else's choice, anyone else's concern, anyone else's well-being, life can just move faster than us with that same intention, that same disregard. This was such an obvious argument that I thought everyone could realize with barely any help. The idea is that somebody tried to believe what I was saying, and it didn't work. Things just kept being fast. You can't go to an environment where people are already disregarding each other and racing, and then say that I was wrong about my theory. Look at how long I've survived. Look at how long I've made sense. Look at how much more sense I'm making. Yes, if you have a discussion with me about why we don't need to race to survive, and then you go into a community that is racing, you're still gonna get raced on. That is not my fault. But if you take me to that community that's still racing and allow me an opportunity to explain things, I'm sure even they will realize the survivalistic flaw in their method of survival.